because I do want to get better at recording these videos for our people who might not be able to get on. No excuses, of course. Y'all know how we like to start the call off every Thursday, practicing these 30-second stories for our new people and our seasoned people, so we can get comfortable with talking to these people about what we love, our results, and what we do. So I'll start us off. My name is Annie. I've been in the business now for 3 years. January 11th makes 3 years in the business. Whew, that sounds crazy to say. Before Herbalife, I was smoking, drinking, partying, doing all different types of drugs, not really loving myself. It was showing on the inside, and it was definitely showing on the outside. I gained 40 pounds in a year and a half, and I desperately needed change. I got in the gym. It's where I found Herbalife. I dropped 25 pounds in 3 months, then went on to gain 20 pounds of lean muscle. I look good. I feel good. And I've been maintaining this rather nice body for about 3 years now, and I'm absolutely in love with Herbalife and what it's done for me and my finances, because I actually do it full time and I get to help people reach their results and earn extra income. So who is excited? Let me look at the cameras that are on here real quick, to share their 30-second story. If you haven't been on in a while, or if you're new on here, 30-second story is before Herbalife, your current result. Super duper important to know your result, and then how do you feel about it? What are you going to tell a stranger? How excited are you going to be? How clear are you going to be on your results when you go talk to somebody that you don't know, that don't know you, don't know Herbalife? Okay, so with that being said, does anybody want to volunteer before I volunteer you to go ahead and share the 30-second story? You can unmute. I just seen somebody raise their hand, but then the camera skipped.
I'll go.
I'll go.
I heard my mom, and then I heard one other person.
It's Shadea.
Okay, cool. Shadea, I'm going to unmute you right after her. Thanks.
Okay.
Ready, set, go.
Hey, everyone. So before Herbalife, I was a tired and drained mother, teacher, wife, everything you can name. I just wanted energy, and that introduced me to Herbalife products. I got on a T-Aloe lifter consistently every day and a shake. And in the process of gaining the best energy ever as a teacher, mom, wife, I lost 20 pounds in the process. So I'm very excited about the products and was so ready to share it with others.
Thank you, beautiful, for your powerful 30-second story. Now I'm going to pass it to Shadea as soon as I find her. There we go. Boom. Go ahead.
Hey guys, it's Shadea from Pittsburgh, PA. Before Herbalife, I was super lazy. I was a sufferer of IBS. I joined Herbalife 3 months ago. I was already connected with my sponsor on Instagram. I signed up with her. She put me on 2 shakes, 2 snacks, and a protein meal, down 30 pounds. I feel amazing. My favorite product is the tea. It makes me feel amazing, like I'm ready to conquer the world every single day. So if you know anybody who's looking to lose weight, gain tone, or earn extra income, let me know, and I'll be willing to help them out.
Perfect. Thank you, Shadea. I know I said 2 people, but did anybody else want to share or want to practice their 30-second story? Okay, cool. So what we're gonna just joking, Naomi.
Go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, I'm trying to spotlight you. There we go.
Okay, what's up, guys? My name is Naomi. I'm currently in Atlanta. So before Herbalife, I was a skinny girl with a gut. I lacked confidence. I was always tired. Fast forward, I got a nutrition plan, and in the first month, I lost my gut and gained 7 pounds of muscle. So now I'm up 10 pounds of muscle. I've been able to maintain those 10 pounds. My energy is through the roof. My whole perspective of life has changed. So if you know anyone who's looking for a lifestyle change, ready to gain, maintain, or lose weight, send them my way.
Thank you, beautiful. Oh, excuse me. Does anybody else want to share their 30-second story or get practice telling their 30-second story? Looking through the cameras in the boxes real quick. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the marketing plan. Like I always tell y'all, if you're new, take notes. If you're not new and you're a seasoned distributor, you've already been teaching the marketing plan, listen so that you can hear how to teach it in maybe a different way that might connect with that potential distributor that you're talking to. Because I know we're going to be out here talking to potential distributors, of course. I'm going to pass it to the person that's doing the marketing plan. She's going to share her 30-second story. Then she's going to go over retail, wholesale, royalty, and bonuses. And you don't have to go over depth because we're going to go over depth in a second on the call anyway. So don't worry about that, but you're just going to knock out those two. I'm super excited. You look really excited. So with that being said, I'm going to pass it over to Tyler so she can go ahead and share this marketing plan with us.
Okay. Hello, everyone. It's Tyler. I'm in Lithonia/Decatur. And I've been in the business for about 4.5 months now. So before Herbalife, I was very much depressed at my job. I had been there for about 6 years. I was just looking for a new change in life. So found Annie on Instagram, decided to join the business. And from that point on, I was able to gain 8 pounds of lean muscle. I'm down 7 pounds in fat. And in my very first month of Herbalife, I was able to make an additional $500 around my full-time job that I hated so much. So since then, I have decided to pursue the business as a full-time Herbalife nutrition coach. I no longer have that negative energy associated with me being depressed from my job and overeating. And if you're looking to gain any weight, gain any energy, lose weight, and just get in the best shape of your life, let me know. There's also a business opportunity available too to make money while you're doing that. So let me know because I am ready and eager to help you. That's my 30-second story. All right, so I'm gonna get into this marketing plan. First thing you're gonna do, of course, is invest. Oh, why is it blue? You're going to invest. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Can y'all see that normal? It's a lot of writing. You're gonna invest $94 into your international business. So of course, when you do an investment, what are you looking for? A return. You're going to immediately get 4 books. It's going to end up helping you out with your business. I got to read this. 4 books is going to help you out with your business. You're going to get 2 websites, 3 3-day trial packs, and you're going to also get me as your mentor to help guide you out and teach you how to become a supervisor, because that is where you want to be. So being a supervisor, there's a couple different things that you're going to be able to obtain once becoming a supervisor, which is the 7 different ways that we get paid. I'm going to tell you about that first and then break it down for you. You have 50% retail profit when you become a supervisor. You have a 7 to 25% wholesale profit, 1 to 5% royalties that you can unlock, a 2 to 7% bonus production. You get promotions, vacation promotions, and the annual Mark Hughes bonus. Of course, this is all once you're really doing some numbers in Herbalife, but some of them can be obtained immediately. So you're going to start off with retail, and that's also called fast cash. You're going to end up getting your retail in your PayPal, in your Zelle, ProPay, however you like to get your extra money. That's how you're going to end up receiving it through the fast cash. I personally utilize Cash App a lot. Start off as a distributor at 25% profit and 25% discount. So what you are going to do is help about 5 to 7 people, and you get to do this in 1 to 2 months. What that is going to get you is, if you put a person on a $100 plan, you're going to immediately profit $25 from that plan. Next month, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to keep helping the original 5 to 7 people that you had, but also get new. And once you do that in a matter of 1 to 2 months, or 1,000 documented volume points, basically, you're going to move up to qualified producer, which will get you 42%. After that, you're going to get, keep, and develop and find new. That's the name of the game. Get, keep, develop, and find new. So you're going to do about 2,000 documented volume points. You can do that in 1 to 2 months, or you can do 4,000 documented volume points in 3 to 12 months. Either way, at that moment, at a qualified producer, you're profiting $42 on a $100 plan. So now you move up to supervisor, and this is where the fun starts. Like I said, you're at 50% profit and 50% discount. So while you're doing all that, you can also clock into your wholesale. Wholesale comes from your preferred members that you have in your downline, and it comes from your distributors as well. You want to be at supervisor for the most part when doing wholesale, because you're getting the difference between what your clients are ordering, what your preferred members are ordering for you. So say if you're at, you bring a new PM into the business, the first time they order, they're getting 25% as a discount. You're going to profit 25% from that. Say if they're at a 35% discount, or if your distributor is currently a senior consultant and they're ordering, you're going to end up getting the difference, which is 15%. And then if somebody is a preferred member and they're already at 42% that they're getting on their discount, you're going to end up getting 8%. That's the percentage breakdown for the wholesale. So this comes in a check to you on the 15th. You can get a direct deposited as well, but it's going to come into your check. So we call it mailbox money. And then after that, so now you're supervisor and you're unlocking royalties. So what you have to do in order to unlock your full potential royalties is do 2,500 documented volume points. So if you do about 2,500 documented volume points, and say you do that in a retail manner with no discount, you're looking at earning about $1,250, right? So you bring somebody into the business, your best friend. You bring them into the business, their supervisor as well. They do their 2,500 documented volume points. So they are getting their cut of the $1,250 just like you. But because you taught them how to become a supervisor, you are going to earn $125. Now they bring in your best friend's mom. They do the same thing as above. Their supervisor too. They automatically get their cut. You're going to also earn an additional $125. Now you have your best friend's mom's second cousin who done joined the business. You do not know this person at all, but they're going to do 2,500 documented volume points. They will earn $1,250, and you will earn a percentage of that. And if you unlock it, that's a full 5%, which is $125. So look what you just did. You just earned a full $1,625 just by being a supervisor, doing your 2,500 and having people in your downline do their 2,500 as well. Boom. All right. Next thing, level changes and production bonuses. Oh, this camera thing isn't working. Okay. So after you hit supervisor, what you want to do is become an active supervisor. That's the next step. The way that you achieve that is by doing 2,500 documented volume points 3 months in a row. 3 months in a row, active supervisor. What you're going to get from that is an active supervisor pin. You're going to also get a certificate and a chance to brag that you're an active supervisor, of course. After that, you move up to word team. And that is if you do 2,500 documented volume points 4 months in a row. Or you can do it the 10K way. Do 10,000 documented volume points 1 month and you become world team. Or you have one other thing that you can do, which is 500 royalty points override in 1 month. Those are the 3 different ways that you can become world team. And what you're going to get from that is additional planning and training sessions that are going to help you get to tab team. And that's where you really want to be if you're trying to have your business, like, you know, really up there making all the money. You want to get to tab team. So that's when you're going to move up to active world team. In order to achieve active world team, you have to do all 3 of these things, which is 2,500 documented volume points 4 months in a row, 5,000 documented volume points in 1 month, and you have to do 500 royalty points override in a month. Altogether, you got 6 months to do those combined. Hope that makes sense, but you have to do them consecutively. You have to do all 3 of those. What you're going to get from that is an active world team pin. And when I keep saying pin, I'm going to show y'all the pin really fast for the ones that don't know. When you hit supervisor, you get a pin like this. So once you get to these other levels, that's what I mean by pin. It's going to say active world team pin. And you get a $500 bonus as well. So that's lit. After that, you move up to global expansion team. What you need for global expansion team is 1,000 royalty points 3 months in a row. And if you don't know what global expansion team looks like, that is where Annie is currently at. So you're going to earn 2% monthly tab team production bonus. But in order to earn that, there's certain things you have to do. which is 1,000 royalty points and 3,500 documented volume points. That's the only way you're going to receive and earn your 2% production bonus. There's also Get 2.5, which is the exact same thing as Global Expansion Team. It's just when you have to do 2,500 royalty overrides in 3 months. Then move up to Millionaire Team, where you're looking to do 4,000 royalty overrides 3 months in a row. That's going to get you to earn 4% of the monthly tab team production bonus. But there is a 2-month waiting period once you hit Millionaire Team. And in order to receive that 4%, you must do 4K royalty overrides and 3,000 documented volume points each and every month in order to receive it. After that, there's Mill 7.5, which is the same thing. It's just it takes 7,500 royalty overrides. Then you move up to President's Team, where you have 10,000 royalty overrides in 3 months that you need to do. From there, you can earn a 6% production bonus. You do have to wait 3 months, however, but you. Somebody called me, my bad. They can wait. Anywho, so where was I at? President's Team. So from there, you can qualify for President's Team vacations. You get to be on specialty different type of conferences. Just a whole lot of stuff going on. Then we got Pres Team 20K, Pres Team 30K, Pres Team 50K. And I didn't write it down, but then we have the Chairman's, is that next? Chairman's Club. Should be next, which is 5, you want to have 5 President Team members in 5 lines. So, you know, like your royalties and stuff go on and on and on and on. Well, yeah, I think they do. Something goes 3 levels deep. But anyways, when it comes to being that, you want to have 5 President's Teams in 5 different lines. And then if you want to become in Founder Circle, you have to have 10 President Team members in 10 different lines. So that means you have, at this point, helped a whole lot of people. At that point, you get the Mark Hughes bonus at President's Team level. That's when you can unlock that Mark Hughes bonus. But that is an overall bonus from like all of Herbalife, like all of Herbalife. You get a 1% check. And that's everything. If you have any questions, let me know.
That was so, like, first of all, I was saying over here, I was like, bro, I wish I had Tyler's first marketing plan video because I will, yeah, you know what happened. It was just amazing to see to me what can happen when, y'all know Tyler, she dropped everything that she learns on myherbalife.com because she spends time learning about her business. She spends time taking it serious and she spends time practicing. And you can tell, like you can tell. It has been so much growth since the last time that you did the marketing plan, number 1. Number 2, that was simply said, raise your hand if you learned something new or like you learned a different way how to say something today to somebody. Like I could put both hands up because I have notes from that just now. And I'm going to go through them real quick because yeah. Okay, so first of all, I love the way you languaged everything. I just have to acknowledge that real quick. Love the way that you language everything. When you're talking to someone and you say, you're going to get me as your mentor, you're putting an emphasis on yourself. Number 1, you're showing them how valuable you are to have as their sponsor. And I really love the wording on that. You're going to get, with this $94, you're going to get this, you're going to get this, and you're going to get me as your mentor to help you get to where you're going. I love that. How are you, when you were talking about how, you know, it's something so simple as saying, however you get your extra money. Because you were talking about how they, when you know, Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, Venmo, and you're saying you're going to use your website to connect this to however you get your extra money. I'm ahead like, I don't get no extra money. So what? I need to sign up for Herbalife because you're saying getting extra money like it's a normal thing. I don't even know if you did that on purpose, but the way you said getting extra money is if it was a normal thing and it would make somebody like me want to sign up because you made it seem like it was so like, you're right. Like getting extra money. I don't do that right now and I need to. Where do I sign? Where do I pay? That was another thing. 5, you said you're going to do your 5 to 7 clients as a senior consultant, but you're also going to get new. You didn't limit them to those 5 to 7 clients like most of us do, including myself. when I'm teaching the marketing plan, I say 5 to 7, but you opened up the door for more. So you're not limiting people to that 5 to 7. So when they come in, they're like, okay, all I got to do is my 5 to 7. No, you're going to get more. You gave them the opportunity to understand that they're going to get new. So I really like that. And then the emphasizer. If you can't tell, I'm excited from that marketing plan. Like I'm probably need to slow down, drink some water. But the emphasis on supervisor was like, and then you brought it back up again when you were talking about wholesale. And for those of you who don't know, like I asked if you learned something new. Some of y'all, shut up, Jocelyn. Jocelyn's mad because she needed water last night on the call, and she was just bouncing on that ball doing the marketing plan. Doing her share on the call, and she needed water. But anyways, moving forward, the certificate thing, that was important to me because we don't ever talk about that, I feel like. I know I don't ever talk about that. Maybe some of you guys do. But when you're talking about these different level changes, I don't say, people getting a certificate is like, oh my God, because they haven't gotten a certificate since high school. They haven't gotten a certificate since middle school, since they did their little league. Who knows? Certificate is like, sounds very, and it is, because I know that in my old desk area, which I'm still not moved out of, but my certificates are still up because they really mean a lot to me. They represent the amount of lives that we change. They represent the income that we've earned. Melania, please come get your certificate. I will see you at JKO or the next STS because you are tripping off this certificate. But moral is, that marketing plan was super fire, and I just wanted to go back through the things that I learned. Oh, another thing is wholesale. When you talked about the fact that wholesale checks come from preferred member and distributor, that's important to tell people because some people want to grow a check and they don't even know that you can grow a check from preferred members as well as distributors. Preferred members and distributors get to supervisor. That's where you get the most profit. Thank you again so much, Tyler, for giving us that fire marketing plan. Everybody wants pictures. I seen one person say it in the chat. I'm saying everybody because I'm really including myself. But we want pictures of what you drew out. And again, before I get off Tyler, does anybody have any questions? Any questions? Any questions about the marketing plan or any questions about anything that she said at all? Super important to study myherbalife.com. It's in every welcome letter that you've ever received. Even if you started 2 years ago, last year, 6 months ago, there's a reason why studying myherbalife.com is a thing. And you can tell that it's something that she puts a part of her DMO is to study our website so that she can self-educate. And I'm sure practicing talking to a whole lot of people about the business opportunity helped us as well. But the languaging was absolutely amazing. And I just want to say thank you so much because it was popping. And congratulations on your growth because, sorry, Tyler, I had to put you on the spot. The last time she did the marketing plan, she said, I don't even really want to do this. I'm not even prepared. Yeah, this is the marketing plan. And that's it. And it was about 4.5 minutes. But do y'all see the growth from that to this? That was a complete 360, but that's what happens when you take your business serious. I'm sorry, Tyler, I had to do it because somebody had to know what happened. It was crazy. That's why we do PD though, because I had to breathe in and out during that whole entire section. Moving forward though with our call for the night, I'm not going to even go into what we're about to go into. I think that it'd be better if it was just a surprise. So I'm going to pass the call over to our permanent guest speaker, which is going to be 7. And she's going to go over something that I don't know how to say that. We came up with this week. Super excited okay. Jocelyn told me to just pass it.
Okay. I think there we go. First of all, y'all know I like to see everybody camera. So if it's possible for you, go ahead and turn your camera on. Y'all already know the more people camera on, the more people that's fired up, then that's how much better the call goes. So super excited. I'm 7 before Herbalife, you guys. I used to be suicidal. I was depressed, and I suffered from really bad anxiety. I was also just getting myself into all types of situations that I didn't need to be in because I wasn't surrounded by positive people, a positive family, a positive life. After Herbalife, I am cured from suicidal thoughts since I was in the 6th grade. It's the most amazing business opportunity I have ever been a part of. The money is just the extra because the family was all that I needed. Just to give you guys why I share that business, I have two 30-second stories. I have a business 30-second story, and I have a fitness 30-second story. All the time I tell my business story. The products is extra. They're good. I ain't got to sell them to you. For one, raise your hand if you took notes on Tyler's marketing plan. If your hand not raised, the reason why your business is where it is, it might be because of that. And that's just going to be a gut check to start with, because even Super takes notes on the marketing plan. That's a president's team member still taking notes on the marketing plan. I know Tyler said at least one thing that you said different. I know it's one thing that you may not know. And unless you can read, if somebody put a gun to your head right now and say, read me everything off of the marketing plan, royalty override, whatever, would you be able to do it? Like every single thing and not skip a beat. There's all you have in order to be a leader, in order to get further in your business, especially with Herbalife. Maybe somewhere else you won't have to, but with Herbalife, you always have to continue learning. Like that marketing plan was fire. I'm not sure how you didn't put a pen to a paper. Even if you in a car, I would have put my video on pause and took notes from my notes, like the notepad, because simply it's so much more to learn. And about growing your business, you have to know how to recruit, and you have to know how to say a marketing plan, because you got to let people know how to make money. So I think a big thing starting off with is just, if you didn't take notes, just know to yourself that from here on out, take notes on everything. PD, marketing plan, whatever it is, just take a note, because you never know. You may hear that one thing that may change your whole business. So that was just big for me, because I was taking notes, and I looked up, I seen a whole bunch of people not taking notes, and I'm like, how is nobody not taking notes? But Tyler, marketing plan was fire. Yes, you can share your screen. Marketing plan was fire, amazing. It made me want to go study my Herbalife back to back, because that, honestly, I'll give you a pat on the back. That's the best marketing plan I ever heard. And if I'm one of the people that just had extra $94 when Drea asked me to sign up, and if you would have gave me that marketing plan, I would have just signed up right then and there, not even knowing what I'm getting myself into from your knowledge and just from how good you explain. I'm like, I get certificates, and I don't know what a chairman's club is, but da-da-da-da-da. I'm just that person. So thank you for that, and can't wait for you to drop that. So we're going to go into something new that me and Annie decided to launch. First of all, Braveheart Cousins, thank you for taking me and my team in. But drop a 1 in the chat if you feel like there is a disconnect between when you did your new member orientation to feeling like you needed to launch your business, like you felt like there was some type of disconnect. If you didn't talk to your sponsor, there would be some type of disconnect. I know for me personally, I felt like there was something missing, like I needed something else to get me to map out my business. So if you felt like that, just drop a 1 in the chat if you feel like you need something to map out your business, something that you can continuously look at, something that you can go back and say, okay, these are the goals I look forward to. This is something I needed. I don't know what I'm doing right now. What can I have to look at? So me and Annie sat down together because we felt like it's a lot of people that get to supervisor and then they don't know what to do, or you're on your way to supervisor and you're not sure, or you get downline and you don't know how to duplicate something that you can pass them. So we came out with something called the business pilot plan. Annie is about to share the screen so that we can go over it. And on this business pilot plan, have you sent yours out yet? No. Oh, it will be sent out. If you're on my team, it has already been sent to your email. This is going to be something that you need to print out, and write it in, get copies of it, send to your downline, send to everybody you know, because you guys, going into a president's team organization, we need something that we can bring down to lines of infinity, to where you can just say, have you visited your business plan yet? Have you went over this in your business plan? So that was our goal with going with it, so that not only us, but you guys will be able to pass it down 10 lines, or your 10 lines will be able to pass it down 10 lines, and it will make sense, and it's something that's easy for you to get to know. So some of the things are going to sound repetitive, but it's repetitive because it's going to be things that everyone needs to know. So the first thing we started off with is personal consumption. Personal consumption. Using the products. Of course, your product, everything is going to be different when you on the products, period. Like, it's just going to be different when you're hyped up about your products. So what products are you on? and what is your current result? A lot of people, when you ask their result, they be like, I don't know how many pounds I lost, but it's working. You need to be able to map out your result. What is your result? Like, you need to know how many pounds you've lost or how many pounds you've gained. And make sure that you're creating a before and after next to each other that's clean and clear. There's no white background on it, just a picture, a before and after, and putting the disclaimer at the bottom. And as well as you want to create a photo album of your teammate spotlights. And that's because for me personally, at first I didn't have gains. So I needed pictures of somebody with a before and after with gains. I needed a before and after of somebody that had lost 80 pounds. You're going to need a before and after of somebody that's looking to just gain in the legs or get muscle. You need a picture of men. You can't show somebody a picture of Imani and it's Mackenzie signing up and he like, well, what the product gonna do for me? And you don't have no picture. So you scrolling through your phone trying to find it, and then 30 seconds are over and you have lost their interest. So you want to make sure that you create a photo album of your teammate spotlights and your own before and afters, so that you have something immediately to go to when you're doing your face-to-face, that you have something to give to them. So with personal consumption, using the products, and make sure you're trying 2 new products a month. President's team members tell you that. Try 2 new products a month. You need to be able to explain more than just a shake and protein. You have to be able to know what they're doing with the products. So that's why the first thing in your business plan is personal consumption, because that's the first thing you need to do. If you're signing up a new distributor, this is just a pinpoint I learned from Tamika. Sign them up as a PM if they're ready to be a distributor. Sign them up as a PM first. Let them do their personal consumption order. Then if they so ready to be a distributor, oh yeah, girl, switch you over in a week. Cool, that's fine. But let us get you at least a 7-day result so that you can be excited about what you're talking about. So the next thing we'll go into is personalization, and that's going to be branding yourself. So you want to make sure you have your own brand and use Herbalife as the vehicle. So you want to make sure that you have you bring Herbalife into your life. And the reason why is because when you have a reason to give up on Herbalife, you won't give up on yourself and you won't give up on your own business. So you have to be able to tie your brand to your business. You have to be able to think outside of Herb Avengers, Herb Heroes, Bravehearts. What is necessarily just for you? What are you going to do that started being for you? How are you going to brand yourself? How are you going to make your own identity? How are you going to make it like you? I promise y'all, if I could name my team, period, my team would be named period. Like, I'd be like, hey y'all, period. We'd be like, but you have to be able to come up with a brand for yourself. So come up, and these are, you guys, it may seem like, oh, what are they talking about? But these are things that are literally going to change the whole map of your business. What's your business name? Or is your business name My Herbalife? That's a big difference, because it's you. You're signing up people to something that's yours. You're gonna hold it unique to your heart if it's you. So make sure you're branding yourself, and also coming up with a logo. Y'all, when we start making our own vacations and everything like that, and we have a step and repeat, you ain't gonna be able to have no logo on there if you don't have no logo. Take your business seriously. Make it your business. Tie your logo in. Make a business name. And if you're real serious, go ahead and get you an LLC, because you're gonna be filing taxes sooner or later. LLC, make it yours. Nobody else can take your name. Me personally, 7 to Shell Fitness is an LLC as soon as I joined Herbalife, because I knew I was hitting press team and I didn't want nobody to steal my name. So make sure that you are creating your own business, because when you're adding somebody into something, do y'all know how many people I am able to add into the 21-day challenge, because I call it the Snatch Challenge? When they get in, they like, oh, the Snatch Challenge. Same 21-day challenges, new results, new year, new results. But guess what? It's me. It's something that I'm personalizing. So you're coming into something that's your own. And it's easier for you to talk about, because it's easier for you to talk about because it's something that you're branding yourself, and they can already be like, I heard about Herbalife, but they ain't heard about the VI Fit Challenge. And then tie your shakes into it. I know a man that sells tea like crazy, and he don't say it's Herbalife, nothing. Like, the tea go out the wall. I'm talking about, I tell Annie all the time, I'm like, this man is just, I'm like, wow, his branding is crazy. And it's Herbalife once you get down to it. I promise I'm going to drop his name one day so y'all can see it, but it's just Herbalife, but it's all his brand, and it sells like crazy. Like, how do you sell out of something? Because he's retailing it inside of his nutrition club, and he sells out of it. So that's on branding yourself. The next thing that I wanted to go into is personalize. Well, we're on personalized. All right, plug in and commit. If you ever heard President's team member Tamika talk 15K press, she says, are you temporary, inspired, or forever committed? And that's just because you want to go ahead and not get off a call and then be like, oh yeah, the call, oh my God, I'm fired up. Then you go to sleep, wake up in the morning, you ain't do your PD, you off. So you want to make sure that you are committing to calls, committing to events, knowing the VIP qualifications, VIP, knowing the promos, and know your business. You can't tell me about the exciting stuff about Herbalife if you don't even know how to qualify for the vacation. Like that, it's just not gonna, you need to know how to even qualify for VIP. How you saying, yeah, I'm gonna be VIP Platinum, you don't know the qualification? Somebody said, can you make the screen smaller? How are you wanting to show people the vision of Herbalife, but you're not inviting them to an STS? You're not committed to the cause. You're not committed to the chat. Oh, the chat is too much. If you're not plugged in, I promise you your business is going to be plugged out. There's no way that you can be committed to everything, not committed to the chat, not committed to the cause, and think that you're going to be able to be around people that are not even worried about Herbalife or worried about building themselves, and you plugged yourself out. You just set your business back because you missed 2 calls this week. You just set your business back because you didn't even go to the event. So when everybody's on here fired up about shares, you're not even able to get into the energy because you didn't even commit one Saturday out of your month for this business that is yours because you're coming up with a name for it. You're getting serious about the extra income you can make. You done playing with your life, and you're not even going to the one event that builds your business. How you want to build your business, but you're not getting on a call? Everybody fired up about JKO. You don't even know what JKO is. Haven't even thought to ask. Haven't even thought to get on my Herbalife and type in JKO. So you want to be committed to your business so that it actually grows. The next thing is prioritize. So you're going to be setting your goals. What are you doing daily to grow your business? How much time will you commit daily? How much do you want to earn monthly? And when do you want to reach your next level? And do you know how to get there? Now, the reason why I was just saying who's taking notes on Tyler's marketing plan is because a lot of people will say, oh, I want press team. You don't know how to get to press team. Oh, I want to make $5,000 a month. What level do you have to be at to make $5,000 a month? Are you trying to be high level get? Or are you trying to be like an Annie get? Or are you trying to be like regular get? Are you trying to be like 15K press, or are you trying to be president's team? Or how much do I want to make $10,000 a month before I go full-time Herbalife. That's my goal. But what level do I have to be at to make $10,000 a month? And what are the qualifications to get there? Okay, I want to be active world team. Do I know that I have to reach 2,500 4 months in a row? Do I know I have to, more each month to go? Because if you stop a month, if you don't reach your 2,500, your qualifications for active world team start all over again. That 5K for active world team isn't. You have to. It's a part of it. You have to hit 5K. So these are things that you have to know, and knowing what level you want to go to, because you have to know how to get there. You have to know how much money you're going to be making. So when you're screaming, telling somebody about president's team, how much is the bonus check that you're able to even tell them about? And what are you doing daily to grow your business, and where's the structure? Because if you're not doing Herbalife full-time, but you're doing it with a full-time mindset, even if you are doing it full-time, you have to have a daily method of operations in which you are plugging into your business to what you know that you are doing daily, and that you're not just busy letting the day run you, but you're running the day. Because a lot of the time when owning your own business, we fall into the trap of just being on social media or doing things that we think are adding to our business, but we're not doing income earning activities. We're just going along with the day thinking, oh, we just going along with the day telling people about the challenge, but not even sending them a link. Or forgetting to explain the business to them if they say they don't have enough money to afford it. Well, let me invite you to a HOM, because I got a way you can make some extra income if you can't afford your products. oh, that's the way I can afford my products this month, is because I use the business opportunity. It's only $94 to sign up. You can save up and get it, right? So you want to create a DMO. That's what most people call it, to grow your business. And what kind of structure are you creating with your DMO? What are the no matter what's? What are you doing to get there? So after you create your DMO, because this is a list of things you guys want to follow, you're going to want to send it to your sponsor so that they can kind of give you feedback on it. Also, write your goals out. So you know when do you want to reach that level, and get attached to your goals. Get attached to the goal that you want to reach. Get attached to where you're going, so that when you're about to give up, you are attached to the goal that you already set out, so that you can kind of know, okay, this is what I'm going for. I can't stop today. Next is the presentation, which is the marketing plan. Do you know the marketing plan to Founders Circle? So, learn a marketing plan. Easy, like how Tyler just did. She just presented an amazing way to do the marketing plan, y'all. I was so tuned in. I don't know about y'all, but she used some words that was just like, I'm like, ooh, I like how she said that. Ooh, I like how that was worded. Ooh, I forgot to tell people that you get pins at supervisor. Do you know how long it's been since I told somebody that? And I got people in my downline that's not a supervisor, and I keep forgetting that you get a supervisor card, a pin, a certificate. So these are things that you guys are wanting to know and being able to present it to others that's easy for you. Like I want to say Kim, drop in the chat and say, I say my sister, auntie, cousin, whatever. I can't say it. That's not easy for me, but it's easy for Kim. So it's just a way to describe the marketing plan. And knowing the marketing plan to Founders Circle is good, you guys, because you may only want to get to Get Team, but you may sign up a member that wants to get to Founders Circle, and you explain it to them, and that's their goal, and they're going to come in and kill the business. You can't tell me, Dre didn't tell me, I got shown how to get to President's Team, and when I got in, I said, oh, I'm going to Prez in 2 years. Said for Prez, that's all I used to say. And I got tied to my goal and killed. As soon as I learned how to get on top volume, I stayed there. But that's because nobody can have you can't have the vision for somebody else, but you have to be able to show them how to get there. You show somebody how to get to Chairman's Club, you never know. You might have somebody come in, and that may be your 10K beast come in killing the game. But then if you only show them how to get the supervisor, they may think that's all that they're capable of, is making supervisor income. So then they're not even really that in tune. And honestly, how Tyler just explained the marketing plan, I rarely hear people explain all the way up to Founder Circle. I'm sorry, I just don't. And that just reminded me of my goals when she said it. I'm like, dang, I got to get back to work. As soon as I get off of this call, I'm getting back on my Herbalife. Next thing is practice. So we put a thing on there called Next 5, which is going to be sending your next 5 potential conversations, your next 5 potential client conversations to your sponsor. And that's because sometimes you may be sending out too much information, too less information, or it may just be a different way that your conversations can go, so that you're sealing the deal, or that you're saying you're going to follow up. And evaluate your conversations and see if they're really working. How many conversations are you having versus how many clients are you actually getting? Yeah, you did 1,000 DM dials and you only got 2 clients. Something isn't right. Something's not right. If you're doing that much massive action and only 2 clients coming back from 1,000 DM dials, it's something wrong in the conversation. So the thing about Next 5 is, and you guys, this isn't something this pilot plan, just a disclaimer, is not something for new people in the business. It's for everybody. Me and Annie wrote out this pilot plan and are going over it. So this is for everybody, because your conversations, if you're at a level right now and it's not where you want to be, your conversations could be different. I'll text something to Stephen and be like, hey, how do you think this is? And it's Annie will do it. Asking questions. So you can't be stuck in your ways. You have to be able to change. You got that uncomfortable growth. Yeah, it's uncomfortable to ask somebody something, but you got to be able to get around it, right? So send your next 5 potential conversations to your sponsor, meaning if you're doing a DM dive and somebody respond back, screenshot it, send it to your sponsor. Let them give you some tips on what to do next, what to do better, what they feel like you can change, and then make it what works best for you and send it back. The next thing is personal development. Work on yourself daily. Are you working on your mental daily? Garen Jones, which is our president's team upline, he said 30 minutes of personal development a day, just don't do it. And I had to remember that that is so true, because when I was personally, my business was doing the best is when I was doing personal development all throughout the day. And that's just because there's always something every single day that you can learn and grow about yourself. One thing about a human is you have the ability to change at any time you want to. A tree gotta stay a tree, a dog gotta stay a dog. I'm a hairstylist today, and then next year I decided I'm no longer doing hair, I'm doing something else. You could be an astronaut tomorrow, go start going to school to be an astronaut, then the next day decide that you want to be a fighter. And guess what? You can learn how to be a fighter. So there's always something that you can work on within yourself, whether it be an insecurity, whether it be the way you think, whether it be your conversations, whether it be your mental when you go into a workout. It's simple. It's working on yourself harder than you work on anything else, because this is a business where you have to be able to impact other people, but you have to be able to grow and change. Your pin level won't change until you change. You have to grow into your next pin level. If you're not doing personal development right now, you're going to unfortunately stay at the level that you're at. So study Mark Hughes and Jim Rohn, because with personal development in your business, you want to study Mark Hughes and Jim Rohn, the foundation of the business. But for your own personal development throughout the day, that you may do your 30 minutes of Mark Hughes and Jim Rohn and then need different personal development. So you want to find something that ignites a fire in you and commit to listening to it daily. Daily, meaning after your 6 a.m. PD, whatever, you want to daily be listening to something. And you can't say you don't have time for PD, because it's times where you're in the car. I listen to PD on the toilet. There's plenty of times where you can listen to personal development. So just find something. Me personally, I'm Sarah Jakes Roberts to the fullest. That's my girls, my cousin, my sister, whatever you want to call her. She fired me up. But if I'm in a mode where I'm about to kill the day, EOM, I only listen to ET, beast mode. I'm ready, whatever. Money conversations, if I'm having a bad financial month, I may need to listen to somebody else. So you have your different levels of personal development. And number 8 is platforms. Choose 3 platforms to master. Which platforms will grow your business, and which platforms are you invited to? And I'll just say this before we go into platforms: social media ain't for everybody. Period. Social media is just not for everybody. It's not. Some people are better at face-to-face. If your social media following is not growing, it may be time to do something different until social media can become your DMO. If you do not post daily, social media 9 times out of 10 is not for you. But you can master any platform. You can master face-to-face. You can master FitCamp. You can master STS. You can master whatever it is that you want to. You can master HOMs. But you have to learn how to master 3 and get committed to them. If social media is going to be your DMO, you got to learn how to post. Mastering it means being uncomfortable and learning it. If it's somebody you follow that you really like, ask them, hey, how do you do your post interact? How do you do your post? What are the interactions? Or what do you feel like I could do different? Reach out to your sponsor and ask them to look over your social media. And if y'all haven't, Annie is a perfect social media person. Her whole DMO basically is social media. Reach out and say, hey, what can I do different with my page? I promise you she can look at it in 30 seconds and be like, you should change this, and this page might be better for you. FitCamp, and FitCamp may be your platform. Master inviting to FitCamp, because we have so many platforms that you can invite to, so many platforms that you can master. Maybe you're very interactive in person. Maybe like Guyon just signed up. Maybe your platform is personal development, 6 a.m. PD in the morning. Master 6 a.m. PD. Be very interactive in 6 a.m. PD. Always share on, maybe calls are your platform. Me personally, I love inviting my distributors to calls because I always share on a call. I'm always in a chat. It's different things that you can master, but learn 3 things and master them. Always invite. So you always want to invite to STS. If you've invited people to JKO, just drop JKO in the chat. Always invite people to everything. The opportunity is available to everyone. You never know what, if only Annie is only inviting, and I was about to say, wait a second, in the call and everybody get off and invite people to JKO. No, but we got off, it's a chat that we have, you guys, at when you reach future tab, which is reaching 2,500 2,500 a month, 2,500 volume points or more a month that you're able to be in, which is called the Future Tab Chat. There's also a supervisor chat that you get to be in when you reach supervisor. But in the Future Tab Chat, we had this call today with Steven, and Steven was talking about the way your business is always growing is because of inviting and getting new. Inviting and getting new. Inviting and getting new. Yeah, we are super excited that Annie was the #1 recruiter in our org, but who's gonna be on the list next year for getting that many new people in the business, for getting that many new clients or whatever it is that you're getting, but you're inviting them to something? Because guess what? An invite is free. It takes 2 seconds out of your day. And is the 2 seconds out of your day worth growing your business? Is the 80 supervisors that you can have, you going to meal team, worth you spending them 2 seconds out of your day to just invite them to something? Because guess what? If you may not have mastered getting new clients, you may have a downline that master new clients that'll get you there. And that's just being real. Like you may have a downline that may be able to get you closer up to top volume than you to top volume, whatever it is. But mastering those. And the last thing is have fun. It's not easy, but it's simple. Getting to where you're going is not easy, but it's simple. Use, wear, talk. Use the products, wear your brand, talk to people. That's all we're doing. That's simple. That's simple. It's the most simple thing that I've ever done. Today I had a client, y'all. It's gonna be a little funny, but whatever. Today I had a client, y'all. She came in. She's been my client for a long time. She's super negative. My mindset is completely different. Used to involve myself in a drama with her. She a dancer, so sometimes they have a little different conversations. She come in. She been going to a different stylist. She said, "Oh well, I came back. Da da da. Her edge is gone, right?" I'm like, "Oh." She come in to get a closure. I'm like, "Oh, you can't get a closure because your edges are gone. Like, we're gonna have to figure out something else. Maybe we're gonna have to do a frontal or something, but you can't get a closure because you don't have any hair right there, sis." So she get mad. And she started calling people in my chair and da-da-da, blah, 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 blah. And I ended up telling Annie what was going on. And when I came home, she was like, "I'm so surprised that you didn't let your client get you, out of your mood." And I said, "No," because when she was getting out of my chair, when she was upset, I said, "I don't care. It's only $150. I can retail that when I get home." And it's just that's how simple Herbalife is. I don't have to deal with anything because I can retail it. If I miss some money today, I can retail it. If I got a bill going on, I can retail it. If I need to pay my rent, I can retail it. If your hours get cut at work, you can retail it. It's simple. All I got to do is get home and talk to some people. All I got to do is wear my button and, okay, maybe I was in a bad mood, so I'm going to go walk around the grocery store. Somebody going to look at my button in the store. It's fun. It's easy. It's not easy to get there, but it's simple. I would much rather be going to talk to some people that's ready for an impact and a life change and make $150 versus have somebody negative sitting in my chair complaining the whole time, gossiping on the phone, and I got to hear you, and I got to try and work around and break my hands, neck, and everything else to work around that you to have edges, and I got to try and do something else, right? But all I thought in my mind was, when that happened, because I work on myself so much, I could have let her make me upset and be like, "I know you're not calling people in my chair. I'm not doing your hair. Get out my salon." But no, I said, I said, "Dang, I can't wait for her to leave because I'm going to just go retail it. It ain't no miss money. It's no miss sleep on my end. I feel better retailing it than having you sit in my chair anyway." Whole mindset change. So it's not that easy, you guys, but it's fun and it's simple. And the most fun part about it is whether you're on Chairman's Club, President's Team, Founding Circle, everybody started on zero on January 1st, so we can all qualify for the same exact things that make Herbalife fun, which Annie is going to go over in a slideshow. Once the camera gets off of. Wow. Mm-hmm.
My bad. We still haven't really mastered the whole 2 Zooms, 1 phone thing. We've been working on it, but I think we're getting better. Anyways, I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to go fill my plan out. like she said, the purpose of it, we didn't just come up with it, spend time on it for no reason. We want y'all to be successful. It's not for us. It's for us, if that makes sense. It's not for me and Seven. It's for everybody who's on this call right now and the people that they're going to bring in as well. And the people that they're going to bring in as well. And the people that they're going to bring in as well. So I want y'all to really take full advantage of this. Go fill it out. Talk to your sponsor. Don't be afraid. Don't be whatever. I don't know why people don't ask questions. I get questions all the time from some people, and then there's some people that try to figure out on their own. But what the thing is, you have somebody who's willing to help you. Why not go send them your conversation, like she said, and be like, hey, what do you think I should say back? Because I'm going to always text back to that. Now, don't text me nothing crazy, because then that's when you get left on the scene. Like, can I still play for challenge? Yeah, things like that, you might get left on scene. But if you say, hey, what should I say back to this? I'm more than willing to send you exactly what I would say back. And I know there's plenty of people who do it. Y'all take advantage. Just simple things like that. But I'm super excited to go fill mine out. I already have it printed out, ready to go fill it out. I'm going to send it today. I wanted us to go over it first. So I feel like it was way better if we went over it together as a team. And let's take full advantage. Like I said, Seven said I was going to go over the stuff, but the thing is, all those different, I'm going to just go real quick. All those different things that were forwarded to our chat, all the different things that are going on, like leadership development, new supervisor promo, new DAP promo, all those different things that are going, double month, like so much is going on right now. So what I did was I put it into a PowerPoint for me to explain on the Braveheart call. It's going to be a lit month, y'all, for real. It'll be, everything that was on there is going to be said at JKO. So if you're attending a JKO, if you don't know what JKO is, if you ain't got your ticket yet, get it, because that's where you get the knowledge. We just went over the trainings and how important they are, like literally. And I know if you've been to one, you already know. But if you have a question about any of that stuff that was sent, it's going to be said at JKO. However, I wanted to go over it to the best of my ability from what I do know 100% with you guys first. So what we're going to do is we'll do that next Thursday. And it'll be like retold to you again at JKO. I don't know what Rachel just said. Oh, someone asked what happened at JKO on trainers. I say, you go and you find out. Your life has changed. That's what happened. I don't know about y'all, but my life was changed when I went to my first event. And I committed to this business forever since then. I've missed one event since. And that's because I was temporarily inspired at the time. But ever since I fully committed to the business, never missed an event, never will miss an event. I don't care if it fall on my birthday. I'm still going. Anyways, though, super excited. I think I had one more request. Oh, tomorrow is the last day to sign up for Leadership Academy. Here's how you get, again, tomorrow is the last day. Y'all know Steven's not going to play. Take your business serious. Take it serious. There's no, oh, I forgot. Oh, blah, 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 blah. No, this is a, you know how much, oh my God. It actually like frustrates me. Sorry. Just needed a moment. There's way too much possible. There's way too many possibilities that you can create in this business for you not to take it serious. It doesn't make any sense. Especially when you have tools like this. Not every org has stuff like this for you to abuse. They just don't. And y'all know, y'all be having DMs from people, oh my God, your sponsor does that. Oh my God, your team does that. Can I join your challenge? Can I join your call? I know y'all know what I'm talking about. We have a very fire organization. And I'm not just saying that because I'm in it and I'm biased. I'm saying that from speaking to other people. Leadership Academy registration ends tomorrow. Leadership Academy is a tool to help you grow your business. You'll be placed in a smaller, intimate group with a leader from our organization. It's very, and I know Seven was talking about, not Seven, who was it? Somebody was talking about how they were excited to learn from different leaders. We're all excited to learn from different leaders. That's exactly what's going to be happening in the chat, along with you being held accountable for daily tasks. That was you? Okay, cool. You always want to you want to pick other people's brains. You want to see how other people are doing stuff, and you want to be around successful people. So that's exactly what Leadership Academy is, exactly what it says. It helps develop you into a leader by working with a leader. So it ends tomorrow. If you've been in the Leadership Academy before, you had to do 500 documented volume points last month to re-enter. If you're new in the past 60 days, you can enter. If you have sat out of Leadership Academy and you're coming back into the business, refresh, ready to go, you sat out of the last 2 Leadership Academies, you can enter. All you have to do is email Steven. That's it. I'll send what? Oh, okay. So that Seven just dropped the email again of what you're supposed to send. I'm going to send a screenshot in the chat again for the last time because tomorrow's the last day. That's another thing. Steven doesn't want you to just reply to the email. He needs to do it a certain way for a reason. Let's treat it like a business and just follow the instructions. Like you're filling out FAFSA. Do you just reply back to the email or you do what they tell you to do? You do what they tell you to do. So email Steven the 5 things or 4 things that you're supposed to, why you want to do it. You want to become a better leader, how you're qualifying. I'm new in the past 60 days. Who's your sponsor? Bobby Brown, and go from there. Okay? That's the last thing I just needed to scream about one more time. Leadership Academy is tomorrow. Tomorrow. You're canceled until February. Don't get left off at Bad and Bougie. This is just not, we're not doing that. Everybody who's signed up, drop a 1 in the chat already. If you've already signed up, sent your email in, drop a 1 right now. Right now. Already signed up, excited. We're starting it on Sunday or Monday. It's about to be lit, new groups going out. You're going to be held accountable. And remember that when you go into these groups, you're not just going there to take. Any space that you're in, you always want to add value. You don't just want to take because that's not how the universe works. You have to give, add value, and then receive. That's how it works. In order to receive, you have to give. So that's just the last thing that I wanted to say. Oh, and actually the last thing I wanted to say about that. The other only reminder that I have is January kickoff. We talked about events. We don't have to talk about it anymore. Commit to it, invite. I invited maybe 30 people to JKO in New York today. And I have 6 people confirmed. Super excited. The name of this business is recruiting and bringing other people. 2 of them are probably going to sign up as clients, 2 as distributors, 2 might never talk to me again. And I'm absolutely fine with that because that's how this works. I think that's all that I have to say. I'm really excited. I don't know about y'all. And again, I'm out of breath. Yes, guests are free. It's every JKO, no matter what city you're going to, has an Herbalife opportunity meeting from about 1.5 hours to 2 hours. Go to the site, figure it out. If you need help, ask your sponsor. If you're going to New York, the HOM is on Sunday from 9 to 10:30 or 10:45. I've been telling my people it's from 9 to 11. Actually, I've been telling them it's from 8:30 to 11 so that they're there on time. Just like I do STS, I always tell y'all 30 minutes in advance. Y'all be there 30 minutes like, excuse me, Jalea probably like, yeah, she did tell me 8:30. She told me 9:30. But anyways, I didn't get to introduce new people this week. So next week, please know we will be introducing new people. We'll probably have a couple more new people on. I hope that everyone has an amazing week. I'm going to send the document right now. I'm going to unmute us all. Have a great night. Don't forget to sign up for me. Good night.
Love y'all. Good night.
Tyler, you killed the marketing plan. That's all.
Tyler, can you send that to the Urban Vendors chat?
All 4 pages?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if it was 10.
Is it weird that I'm still? Oh, okay.
Who is that? Aaron?
Yes.
What you talking about? Hey, Charlotte girl.